All right, folks, welcome back to the TNT show. So we're gonna go ahead and jump off our off-season breakdowns. So each episode we're gonna come to you with a team, random team. And this episode we're gonna start off with the Rams. So the structure to it now, because we want to do it a little different, is we're gonna talk about the previous season. We're gonna talk about additions, losses, and then we're just gonna hit that upcoming season and what it's gonna look like. So most recent news literally just happened like a few hours ago, earlier today. The Rams traded for Myles Garrett. So we're going to get into that, but we're just going to jump into what their previous season looked like.
Yeah, I mean, they were pretty good. I mean, they finished the season 12-5. A lot of speculation was on Matthew Stafford. Was he going to be healthy coming in? Was he going to retire? Was this it? A lot of question marks was going into last season, especially with Stafford. But they looked pretty good. A little bit of rust, but I mean, he won MVP, so
Yeah.
there's.
He had an MVP season. They finished
a lot of stuff was going on. Did he deserve it? Blah blah blah. I mean, he was essentially the best quarterback in the league.
They lost in the conference championship, right?
Yeah, to Seattle. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and jump into their additions and losses, because this is where it gets really good for them.
I mean, I don't know where they got all this money or what they did or how teams let this happen. I mean, they traded for one of the best cornerbacks in the league in Trent McDuffie. I think they traded for him. They either traded for him or picked him up.
They traded for him. And what's funny is I saw a post that said the last time that the Rams traded for an all-pro cornerback from the Chiefs, they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so I mean, they traded for him and they got somebody else.
I don't know who else, but it does not top who they got today, Myles Garrett. I mean, that right there just automatically, him and Trent McDuffie together automatically tie you into.
That was the other guy from Kansas City.
They automatically tie you into you should be contending for a Super Bowl next season.
That defense is going to be nasty.
Man, it's going to be insane.
It kind of hurts Braden Fisk just a little bit because Myles Garrett's going to play.
Yeah, but I mean, Braden Fisk was already. I'm pretty sure he was starting opposite of Jared Verse. It's not like he was coming in behind him, so he'll still get his burn. Like,
yeah, but Kobe Turner's coming off injury too, so their defense is going to be nasty.
Yeah, I mean, it was already really good last season too. I mean, yeah, you had to give up Jared Verse, but like you did, you got. I mean, we talking about he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Let's just say that.
Oh, generational. One of the best defensive ends, probably maybe to play football.
Yeah, I feel sorry for every quarterback in the NFC next season.
Yeah. Hey, great news, AFC North. Great news for them.
Yeah.
If you're Joe Burrow, you're probably so happy. You're probably excited. You ain't got to deal with him anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
Not to take away from Jared Verse. Man, he's probably.
Yeah, I mean,
sick.
He'll definitely continue to shine over there.
Oh,
but at
for
the
sure.
same time,
Cleveland's defense is great. I'm not going to take anything away from Cleveland.
At the same time, like, for what though? Because like, if Cleveland doesn't have a great season or at least like make the playoffs, like, what is it for? You're just out there having fun at that point.
I mean, that's what Myles Garrett's been doing since he's been over there. He did break the stack record.
I think he stopped having fun last season when he asked for that trade and they didn't trade him. That's why he got. I told you they were going to end up trading him this offseason. I didn't think it though, and then it finally happened.
I didn't think it'd be to the Rams anyway. So I mean, man, mean, Matthew Stafford's coming off the MVP season. Let's look at their schedule. Let's pan into that.
All right.
So they're going to open up the year against the San Francisco 49ers. Big game. That's a conference game.
That's a division game, isn't it?
In Melbourne. It's in Australia, too.
Yeah, no, that's a division game too, right?
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate. That's pretty that's pretty good.
Out the gate. Then they play the Giants. Then they play the Broncos. Eagles, man, they got a tough schedule. The Bills, the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Chargers, the Commanders, the Cardinals again, the Packers, the Chiefs, the 49ers again, the Cowboys, the Seahawks, the Bucks, and the Seahawks. Man, that's a tough schedule for real. There's some heavy hitters in there. All I can say is, like you said, I feel sorry for. Now the NFC's got to deal with it.
I mean,
especially
the way that I'm thinking about it, the biggest concern is going to be keeping that team healthy going into the playoffs. So realistically, like if you can keep everybody healthy and have like one of those in between 12-5 or like 14-3 seasons and everybody's healthy, you definitely got a shot at winning the Super Bowl. Like you can't.
Yeah, your defense is going to be. It might be unstoppable.
Yeah, as long as you don't.
It's going to be like Denver. You're just going to have to take what you can get.
Yeah, as long as you don't lose any major contributors, because if we're being completely
it's Matthew
honest,
Stafford. How far is he going to take you? Ride the defense. I mean, it's going to kind of be like when they won the Super Bowl. It's just ride the defense. Don't do too much. Puka Nakua's got some off the field issues going on right now. So you really got to hope that he's going to be 100% with whatever he's got. We all know with the rehab and stuff that he has going on. So, it's football is a little bit, it's not more important than your life. So, hoping he's 100%. But yeah, Matthew Stafford's coming off the MVP season. This is it. And they're showing you that right now. They're trying to win. They're trying to get Matthew Stafford right off into the sunset.
Yeah.
This is it. I mean, they Super Bowl are busting. That defense is going to be absolutely nasty. I hate to play them. Because there's really no, outside of outside of maybe one person in their conference or division, however you want to put it. Yeah, their division. Who's an elite level pass rusher? Seattle doesn't really have one.
I don't mean to like interrupt the episode, but the Patriots just traded for AJ Brown.
I figured. I was waiting for it.
Oh man, that's crazy. We'll save that for sure. For sure, definitely going to save that for their episode. We're definitely going to talk about it. We might even just go ahead and run that for the next one, just because we got to get that while it's hot. Yeah, but yeah, no, I think the Rams, like even with that schedule as tough as it is, they're I'm gonna say a top 5 contending team, maybe even top like 2. Maybe even top 2. And I'll be honest about that.
I think it just depends on their offense and like how, like I said with Puka Nacua, what's he going to look like coming off the field issues?
I think he'll be
Seattle, okay. Seattle coming off, they have the Super Bowl winner in their division. So I don't know. But like I was saying, outside of Myles Garrett, so Seattle, they don't really have an elite level pass rusher. The 49ers really don't either.
Yeah.
The Cardinals suck. So that's, their division might be. I don't know. It's like you said. I mean, I understand why Cleveland might have done it. it's really not helping you as a team. So I guess it's better to do it. They didn't really get as much as I thought, though. But I feel bad for Jared first.
Yeah.
But you could always get him back. I guess it's not like you can't come back. It's like you said. At the end of the day, it's a business. That was a business decision. Was it a tough decision? Probably, because you just took him,
And he was doing good too. Like he was.
and he won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I mean,
Because he was
if I'm
cooking.
not mistaken, was he All Pro last season or no?
I don't.
May or may not have been. He might not have been.
Maybe.
I know he's
I
good.
don't know.
He's a talent though. Like he's a name you know already.
Oh, I mean, yeah. He won
You see
Rookie
what I'm
of the Year.
saying? So
He might have been. I don't know. That's a great question. But was it a tough decision? Probably. Because you
100%.
did take him first round.
It's a business though. It's you got like, hey, we have this talent,
Are you
but
going
he
to
can
pass up the chance to have somebody
exactly.
like Myles Garrett? It's that.
And
If
you
you
know
don't,
Myles
somebody else is
Garrett,
going to get it.
and you know Myles Garrett is gonna want to stay on your team because you have a good football team
Yeah, you're a winning roster.
futuristically. Yeah.
Now, when Matthew Stafford hangs it up, we'll see. But
I think even if he hangs it up, that defense is still good enough to where they can kind of adjust to that. Whoever that
just play
quarterback is going
defense.
to be.
When you look at the
Yeah.
Broncos, the Broncos did it.
Yeah, they definitely did. I mean,
And just play
speaking
defense.
of, we'll definitely touch on that in another episode too, but the Broncos are definitely going to be one of those top 5 contending teams next season.
So where do you see the Rams being at?
Next
Like they're
season,
going to be healthy 100%.
healthy 100%, they'd probably be in the Super Bowl.
Oh, for sure. That defense is.
This is hard to argue that.
Yeah,
I just know
because
all the major
outside
like
of
all the
I don't want to get too far off topic here, but Philly just traded their best wide receiver in AJ Brown, so they might be cooked.
Patriots going back to the Super Bowl next season.
I mean, they could. I don't want to get too far off here, but as far as the Rams go, I think a lot of it just depends on Matthew Stafford and him. How far is he going to? He is going to be as far as he can. As long as he's healthy, you're going to be okay. Obviously, I mean, if he's going to be healthy all season, you're probably going to already be a playoff team. It's like you said, keeping those guys healthy because you already have one of the best corners in the league in Trent McDuffie, and then you traded for his counterpart in Jalen Watson. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then you just
They
traded for Myles Garrett. Yeah, Jesus.
they're
You may
definitely
not score more than 20 on them all season long.
they're definitely not messing around.
I get it though. This is probably your last chance unless you have a miracle season. You see teams do this. This is kind of when they brought Matthew Stafford in. They loaded up for him. They probably know this is it, so let's go get a ring. I mean, they were pretty good last season. The Seahawks were just a little bit better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I understand because it's not like winning the Super Bowl is pretty easy, and especially losing a Hall of Fame quarterback because Matthew Stafford, if he wins another Super Bowl, it's probably a lock. If it ain't already, he has the Super Bowl. He's got the MVP. Cooper Kupp was Super Bowl MVP, right? Yeah, I think Cooper Kupp was
Yeah.
Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, he was.
So you got the accolades. You've been in the league for what? I don't I don't know how long you've been in 15 years plus. So you've been in the league a long time. You got the stats. You got the ring. What's one more? I'm sure that's what they're thinking. I'm sure that's where they're going in this direction. Now, I don't know where they're getting this money from because they're going to have to pay Miles Garrett, and they gave Matthew Stafford like 1 year. They gave Matthew Stafford a lot of money, and Trent McDuffie was not cheap either. But outside of that, though, I think their defense is pretty young. I know Jalen Watson hadn't got paid yet. Kobe Turner hadn't got paid yet. Braden Fisk this is what, his third year? He got drafted with Verse.
Yeah, so this
So
should be his third.
this is his third year. He was runner up for Rookie of the Year because he's pretty good himself.
Yeah, that's how you know both were really good. I think that's why they were probably comfortable giving up Jared Verse because I mean you still got Braden Fisk. Y'all were literally on the same team, and he was second place in Rookie of the Year voting. So
Yeah, they
Rodgers
both
could have
went
won
to
it
college
himself.
together. That's crazy that they were both in Florida State. They were raw there, and
Both
then
ended up on the
translated to
Rams.
NFL, and they both went to the Rams. Jared Verse won Rookie of the Year defensively, and then Braden Fisk was right behind him. So yeah, like you said, they probably felt comfortable. Okay, yeah, if Miles Garrett, let's say, let's say he wins a ring and he retires, because he might.
We saw
That
Aaron
would
Donald do it.
suck. That would suck. But I guess it's the risk versus the reward. Okay, if we get 3 years out of Miles Garrett, let's just say 3 years. What's the fall
Yeah,
off going to be?
yeah.
I hate to say this, and I don't really want to, but you're not going to find another Miles Garrett. But there have been some good defensive people coming out of college these last couple years. It's not going to be that easy because the Rams have been a winning team,
Yeah.
but I feel like that's an easier position to probably you can just trade for somebody. Just trade for them.
Yeah, definitely
I
good.
don't know. I bet the AFC North I bet they're happy. This is one of those things for Cleveland, though. I don't want to touch too much on them, but they're gonna look stupid. Maybe. They may not look too stupid. This probably isn't a shock to a lot of people
He didn't want to be there
because
anyways.
he didn't want to be there anyway. He made that clear. They gave him $100 million just to stay on their football team.
Yeah,
They could have traded him there. He wanted to leave then. It's just for Cleveland, you got to get it right now. You traded away your best player. Cleveland's not a very. I don't want to say. I'm not going to say they're not a very good football team. They're just not there yet. They're still figuring it out. Been figuring it out for a long time. It's what do you do now? You traded away Miles Garrett, brought in Jared Verse, so you want to see some production out of Verse.
I mean, again, I don't want to get too far off into Cleveland, but if you think like if they had just kept Baker Mayfield and actually rebuilt that team around him, they wouldn't be in this situation.
I don't think so. If you want me to be honest with you,
At the very least, like
I don't want to get too far off topic here, but based on what he's doing in Tampa, not really. I don't think there'd be much of a difference. But yeah, I mean the toughest. Let's see. I mean, they got some pretty good games right off the rip. The Eagles game should be good. That's week 4. Week 5 is in Buffalo. The Chiefs game should be pretty good. I'm gonna say they go. I'm gonna say 12-5 again. Maybe 13-4, just depends. But I'm gonna say 12-5 if they lose that many games.
I
They
mean,
just got to
that's
play some.
realistic though.
There's some really good teams in the NFC.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good teams around the league now in general. So it's not. I'm not saying they're just going to cakewalk to a Super Bowl ring, but
And
they
they
should
are
be
in a
really
tough
good.
division. They're in a tough division with San Francisco, Seattle, Arizona sucks. But that's a tough two. That's they're Super Bowl winner.
Yeah,
Then
facts.
you got another pretty consistent playoff team. So that's two pretty heavy hitters in your division. Not to mention you got the Eagles. You got who else is in the NFC that's solid? My mind went blank.
Oh, did you say the Seahawks
But
already?
yeah, they're in their division.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. I'm gonna say 12-5. Ceiling, I'm gonna say all like healthy all season long, great season. I'm gonna say because what is it, 18 games now?
Yeah, but you get the buy. So I'd probably say like
Yeah, I'm gonna say 12-5 because if they lock, maybe 13 wins, maybe I don't know because their
yeah,
division is tough.
I
So
was
they've
I
got
was
to play the
thinking like
Seahawks twice. They got to play the 49ers twice. The
I
Seahawks
was
twice. They're gonna kill Arizona. I feel bad for every quarterback there got. Look, Jacoby, you want that starting quarterback money? Yeah, we'll go ahead and get it.
I'm
We'll
thinking
let you go ahead
13
and
and
get sacked
4.
5 or 6 times.
Yeah, 13-4, 14-3 for me.
That's kind
I
of where I was going. But they're in a tough division. So, I mean, they got to beat Seattle twice. And then they got to beat the 49ers twice.
I think
So,
realistically, out of both of them, it's more realistic for them to beat the 49ers twice versus the Seahawks because the Seahawks still have a very good roster. The 49ers kind of gutted their roster a little bit because they had to pay out all that money to those players and stuff. But again,
I don't
well,
know.
let's
They
just
let go.
we're not we're not gonna
Their
get too far
defense
off
is
topic on this.
it's going to be hard to run against that defense because where are you going to go? You go left and 95 standing there.
Yeah,
I think
that
he's
is
number
true. I
95.
mean, yeah, he is.
And then you run the other way. Well, Kobe Turner or Braden Fisk is over there.
Yeah, you're right.
So
I mean, they got.
hypothetically speaking, what if they reach out to Aaron Donald and they're like, "Listen, if you come back, we're probably winning the. There ain't probably no probably to it. Look,
If
we're
he
going to win the Super Bowl if you
if he
come back.
came back, they probably have one of the best defensive lines in NFL history.
Like, listen, we're going to win the Super Bowl if you come out of retirement. We know you're in shape. If you just come out of retirement now, we can get in game shape. Look, you ain't got to rush you back. Look, we can sit you here for a couple weeks. Let you get into football shape because there is a difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Let you get into football shape for a couple weeks. Easy into the game. You hadn't played in a couple years,
Yeah.
so yeah, you might as well just get them. You can just go ahead and hand them a Lombardi, unless they get hurt. Because Jesus, you might need Jesus to run on that defense. Maybe
You're gonna need a lot.
you're gonna have Moses and split the Red Sea to run against them.
Man, what?
Because I've seen people saying it. Saying, what if he come out of retirement? Look, you give it one more shot. This is probably, as
That's
long as Matthew Stafford does not get hurt, this is probably the easiest ring you're going to win because our
yeah.
defense is going to be nasty. You got a lockdown corner that's probably can lock down anybody in the league.
I guarantee you the Rams are probably talking to him right now.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure.
Pitching
I'm sure
everything
they've
that
probably
you
been
just
talking
said.
to him. They've probably been talking to him. Look, man, we're about to trade for Myles Garrett. If it goes through, if they really do it, now in the Rams' favor here, they didn't really give up that much for him, to be
Yeah.
honest. So I don't know what their money situation looks like, but you could just tell Aaron Donald, look, we don't have. We may not be able to give you all this money, but what we can give you, you're already a Hall of Fame. You're one of the best tackles ever, and
Yeah.
that's not going to change. Maybe play another year. Look, come win another ring. Get you another ring.
Yeah.
Because he retired when they won, right?
Yeah. After he won, like after they won, I'm pretty sure after they won, he did. He either ended up retiring or
Did he come back for one more season?
I feel like he came back for one more season, but I could be wrong.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I know Andrew Whitworth retired when they won. I know he retired, but I can't
It's
remember
always
if Aaron
the
Donald did. I don't
remembering
think
part.
so. I don't think so. Let us know in the comments if Aaron Donald retired, because I don't know if he did. I don't think he did, but he could have.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But yeah, that's basically all I got for the Rams.
Yeah, same here. I mean, obviously with this move for them, I mean, they're definitely, like I said, they're definitely top 5 for sure.
Oh yeah, they're going to be scary.
So y'all let us know. Y'all let us know what you think on where the Rams sit based off of these moves that they've made. And we'll talk about that. But
Off topic, this is going to be our question to go off of. Could we potentially see him a defensive player win MVP? Because he might be able to do it in LA, because their team is going to be pretty good. You can't double team him because the other guys they might have a field day.
In all honesty, you are definitely right about that. You got to pick your poison now.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he could have a field day in LA. He might break his own record. I don't know. The NFC's got some good offensive lines.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna see. I mean, it probably ain't gonna really matter, but we'll see. But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. So
That was
we're
just
gonna
a
get up out
joke.
of
He
here.
ain't winning MVP. Joe
Oh my
Burrow
God.
MVP season. Lock him
Oh
in.
my God. He's always He's got a good joke for y'all at the end of the episode. But look, we're gonna get out of here and we'll
throw
catch
for
y'all
like
next episode.
6,000 yards.
We are out of here. We're gonna see y'all in the next episode because he's definitely getting out of pocket.